Big fan Breezy.
Yeah,
Okay, I see you with the Nets hat on, man. Listen, I already told you, bro. I dedicated this show to you, man.
yeah. No, I mean, let's keep it real. Last night, I heard a lot of heat about, and I couldn't sleep, bro. To be honest with you, so I even tagged you earlier, and I was cooking, bro. Word up, I was cooking because again, I feel like you calling the Knicks equivalent to the Lakers is preposterous for one.
What? What are you talking about?
You said yesterday that the Nets are the Clippers of New York. Like, or like we them. Like, it's not the same. And when I looked at the stats, the Clippers been whooping the Lakers ass for the last 10 years.
You know what?
It's,
You know what? Brooklyn. Big fan Breezy. The Clippers are actually better, bro. They actually went to the Western Conference Finals. Y'all haven't even been
the,
to the Eastern Conference Finals.
so you're saying that okay, but what I'm saying is when you compare the two franchises, we're closer to the Knicks than y'all than the Clippers are close to the Lakers. Like, it's not even close. You know what I'm saying? Two championships, the Brooklyn Nets could actually get that this decade. Like, it's possible. Like, spicy about Kyrie being washed. How you figure when he just scored 60? It just had 60 last season. How is he washed? And
Yeah,
he only played for them.
Against Orlando, and guess what? How many games did Kyrie play last year?
Bro, he played like 21 games or something
Exactly. So
similar.
he got a lot of energy, don't he?
Okay, yeah, and
Exactly. That's how he scored 60 against
okay,
Orlando in a regular
he
season game, and it's because he wasn't playing any games. He had a lot of energy. How did why didn't he score 60 in a playoff game? Why didn't the Brooklyn Nets get a win against the Celtics in the playoffs? Huh?
we got our coach. I told you that. We got our coach. Yo, you can't freeze me there, bro. I know this like the back of my hand, man. Listen, first and foremost, when it come down to what the Nets are, we as a fan base understand that we were a playoff team and happy to be there until KD and Kyrie raised the expectations, which is cool. So now we look at it for what it is going in the next season, and we gotta go to the finals. And if we don't win the finals, if we make the finals, it's a success. If we don't get there, it's not a success. That being said, as far as KD being washed or over, you're bugging. And I could tell you how. Because at the end of the day, his natural position is a three. We've been playing him at four and playing him wild extra minutes because this is where all the offense was coming from in the fourth quarter, or when we needed a basket or a bucket. That being said, we got Kyrie Irving next to him this season. We got Cam Thomas, who's going to get more minutes. I seen him in an 8-game stretch, average 21 points per game. Talk to me nice. Don't ever say Kyrie Irving going to be watched, because at the end of the day, he don't have to do everything. When you got Cam Thomas, TJ Warren, Royce O'Neal, and that being said, you ain't got nothing but shooters around Ben Simmons. When they come down to him being effective, not as a point guard, but as a power forward, Lakers, y'all not even in the question. We never even gonna go there. We did that last night. But what I will say is this: that whole us being seven out of here, we gonna be a top 14 easy. If we was 21-9 without Ben Simmons and Kyrie Irving, yeah, easily I got us winning. And I was on a podcast earlier. They all say talking heavy about the Brooklyn Nets, about how we about to be like a 50+ team easy. So again, I don't know where you get this rhetoric, but we gonna be doing that. When I said last night, y'all ain't gonna score more than 78 points a season. And you ain't had no rebuttal for that. So before you talk spicy about Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, y'all need to figure out how y'all gonna score the basket. Facts. Because at the end of the day, the Lakers ain't no threat. I don't know why you got the Golden State Warrior thing up there. Because whatever point you making about that, when you contrast it to LA, they in your division and they dominate your division. When you look at what the Golden State record is to the Lakers as a late, yeah, y'all getting smoked. And we got the toughest division in the league as far as who made the playoffs and who didn't. 4 out of 5 teams, the Knicks, the hat you wearing, and I got a co-host that I smoke every Friday just for being a Knicks fan. Anyways, listen, when it come down to them, when it come down to playing head to head, we win games. Y'all lose games. So when it come down to running the city, we do that. Y'all don't do that. Y'all don't run California because of the Clippers, and y'all don't run California because of Golden State. So don't ever mention us in the same breath unless you mention us running the city. Otherwise, I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna cook you. Like, I like your show. You know I'm a fan. I'm going to stay subscribing. I tell people about this show and all that. But if you ever in your Laker life say anything else about Kevin Durant or Kyrie Irving, I'm going to come here and smoke your boots, bro.
Hey,
Facts.
listen, Big Fan Breezy, hold that thought, man.
I know who's crying, though. The Nets. By the way that they're being defended. Kevin Durant is being defended by the Boston Celtics. Individually, again, just like in the open, and then collectively. They're not allowing him to play one-on-one. They're staying connected, staying physical, staying active, double teaming, and disrupting everything he's attempting to do. Flat out getting it done as a defense.
Man, grow up. Grow up. Yeah, you grow up. Come on, bro.
I respect it. And I explained what happened.
So hold on. So hold on, sir, because I just let you go, right? Now, like I said, y'all, you got a lot going on in the background too, Big Fan Breezy, but it's all right. Listen.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna
Listen, Big Fan Breezy. Big Fan Breezy, right? Like I said, Kevin Durant is in the Washington Wizards era of his career. Now, I get it. You've got the Nets hat on. I see the Nets logo in the background. You're a fan. And like I said, it pains me to have to do this. It really, truly does, bro. Like, I don't want to have to do this. But I got to be real with you, man. Right, Big Fan Breezy? Y'all don't stand a chance. Right now. Not even talking about continuity, chemistry, coaching, none of that. We're talking simply on roster. The Brooklyn Nets, listen, I can name 6 teams right now, roster-wise, that are better than the Brooklyn Nets. Huh? Okay, I'll start. The Milwaukee Bucks, the Boston Celtics, the Miami Heat, the 76ers, the Chicago Bulls, and the Cleveland Cavaliers. I got them right now, roster-wise, better than the Brooklyn Nets. We're not even factoring in coaching, continuity, chemistry, none of that. It's over with, man.
So you factor in all of that now. So we not just talking players on the roster. We talking to coach as well, right?
No, I'm talking about just the players. I haven't even gotten to continuity, coaching, chemistry, none of that. Which y'all don't have.
You should, though, because when you think about Jimmy Butler and what happened with Miami, all of these surprise players like Vincent and all that, they wasn't dependent and relied on. They got the ball because Bam didn't show up. So case in point is they not doing nothing besides Jimmy Butler. Like, we could start with Miami, or we could just start with the players in our division because we got the toughest division. And the Knicks is in the division. Since you keep wearing that hat, it just make me mad that you even wearing that hat. You know what I'm saying? And they made our division soft. They the only team in our division that didn't make the playoffs. Y'all made the division soft, man.
Brooklyn Fan Breezy, can we stick to your Nets, bro?
Okay, so that being said, listen. When it come down to the Nets and us winning and playing winning basketball, the best thing I know, far as roster wise, not having Kevin Durant as a power forward, and putting him at small because we putting Ben Simmons at 4, Nick Claxton at 5. That gives us a big lineup that make it compete with the big teams that's in our division, like Boston Celtics and Toronto. When you think about the good teams in the East, they are big teams, and that's what we did. We went out and got a lot of wings, and people complaining about, fans complaining about us not getting the center. I get it, but at the end of the day, we became a bigger team by going out and getting these wings. You got guys that 6'7", 6'8", 6'9". That's the height of our team. If you look at the height of our team, we got taller from last season to this season, which why I feel confident. Like I mentioned prior, nice enough to mention about Brian Keefe, because nobody else know that besides me. I'm the first one that said that. And again, the relationship between Brian Keefe and Kevin Durant is going to be a big part of the reason why we going to be winning. And when you see this coming to fruition, I don't want you to act like you ain't never heard nobody say it. Just remember who you heard it, and just remember, when it come down to the roster, even the criticism we got giving up that draft pick for Royce O'Neal, what? Watch that come good for the Brooklyn Nets. Watch all of the decisions that we made going into next season going to make us, 1 through 14, man.
Big fan Breezy. Hold that thought, bro. Hold that thought.